Hello and welcome back to Tarot by Lodestone Productions, where we help you discover your true north. I am Aditi, and this is going to be a reading for whenever this message reaches you, because Spirit is not bound to our time and space continuum. And so the only time by which we tell time is divine time. Dig what I'm saying? So, it is a very, very special time of year coming upon us. It's Libra season soon. If you're watching these as they come out, Libra season starts in a couple of days. It is my very favorite season because, well, that's my sun sign. So, but with that, there's a lot of knowing when to stay in and fight and when to walk away. You know, cutting losses for the betterment of the whole. And for a very long time, I felt like when I cut losses that I had to have the lion's share of the losses in order for things to be fair. To be fair. And if I wasn't making the largest sacrifice, then something was wrong. It's not always the case. Libra or not, that's not always the case. So now I am working on, at least with myself, on how to be fair to everyone. And by everyone, that also includes me. Luckily, I've managed to cultivate the kind of people in my life where I don't have like a lot of people that are close to me wanting to take advantage. And so when I make decisions that are fair to me, I'm not getting a lot of pushback because they're no longer able to take advantage, which is really nice. I mean, really nice. All right, so Sender energies are here with the Moonology Oracle deck. The African American Tarot is the advice. The Tarot of the Spirit is going to be a clarification of the central energies. Let's get this party started. Up first, a fiery climax approaches with the full moon in Aries. We have seen this one before. And it reads thusly. Actually, we're going to look at the teaching. The full moon in Aries is a super fiery time when emotions can run very high. On the upside, there's excitement about what may lie ahead, but tempers are likely to flare with rash comments or decisions. No matter when you pull this card, it signals that the situation has just or is about to come to a peak, perhaps in a rather heated way. There could be a price to pay if you've been too competitive or too blunt. Okay. All right. Emotions are going to run high, and we are reaching fever pitch. I used to call this tightrope time or white knuckle time. White knuckles. Hanging on with everything you've got. In the current energies, I do not read in reverse. Current energies is the Ten of Pentacles, the great work, the magnum opus, your great work. Okay. You're going to get the thing that you've been working on for so long. You've been working real hard at this, real hard at this. And you're going to see the results of said hard work. And the advice is the Four of Wands. Okay. This is about establishing a foundation built on the heart, as it were. Like, this is, we're going to have a peaceful home come hook or crook, gosh darn it. We've got stability. We've got generations to think about. This is the house that love built with the Four of Wands. Up next is the Seven of Wands. Courage in the Tarot of the Spirit. The Seven of Wands is like, again, it's the King of the Hill energy. I'm going to defend what I have worked for. And I understand, with an understanding that the challenges are going to come on all sides. Fiery climax, absolutely. You know, when you play video games and you're this close to beating the big boss, and the big boss is throwing out like everything that they've got because you've already chipped at the armor, and so now there's like faster motions and extra smoke and more targeted attacks, and it just starts doing like all this crazy stuff. And so you know that you've got to keep your wits about you to be able to dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge, so that you can get past this last thing. The Seven of Wands kind of reminds me of that kind of level of thinking. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Come on, Wheel of Fortune. Come on. Wheel of Fortune. Do 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 do. There's your fiery climax. Look at that. Look at that. Just all of this potential, this this field has just been harvested. You've got your central figure here, just super proud of themselves, and then has the fresh foliage in his hand to bless another crop coming in. It's about coming full circle. Coming full circle and ready for more. Next up, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, coming full circle. And here she is in all her bountiful harvest that has happened many times over. As you see, she's standing in water and she's got all the green and the flowers just coming out of her horn. She is depicted as Mother Earth here in this card. And Mother Earth is about cycles and the perfect rhythm of the planet. Okay, I see you, Spirit. And the perfect rhythm of the planet. She does not fight with Spirit. She is Spirit. She co-creates with Spirit. Spirit and her are one. And because she and Spirit are one, the bountifulness of what she is able to create and nurture has no bounds. Up next is the Knight of Swords. So, this is quick, decisive action. There may be some limbs lost. Yeah, well, that's the cost of doing business. But the Knight's sword is sharp because he has only seen battle in practice. The Knight's sword is swift because the Knight is usually youthful. Not necessarily young by age, but very youthful, full of energy and strength, you know. And the Knight is not jaded by the world. They have their code of honor, and they stand by that with much vigor. Coming up next is the One of Wind and or the Ace of Swords, Dawn and or Truth. So cutting through all of the extra stuff to get to the heart of the matter. Again, when we were back down here talking about the defending on all sides and the big boss analogy, this Ace of Swords speaks about that same mindset that I was talking about. Having the clarity of thought to be able to navigate your opponent's moves and also time your attacks so that they are the most advantageous for you. Okay. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. Well, that's nice. Page of Pentacles here. Here's your bookkeeper. You're a historian. This is the one who is tasked with reviewing the actions and decisions of the ones that have come before us, so that we may capitalize on their successes as well as learn from their mistakes. You've got this brand new got this brand new idea, write it down. And then the fifth one is the 10 of Fire, aka the 10 of Wands. This is a burden. This stage has been a burden. And you are coming to the end of that. But it's been difficult. You've wanted to give up several times over. But you have persevered. And you are learning new things about yourself every day. Not just stuff about yourself, but what you're capable of. And it's like you're showing so much grace. So much grace because you understand what is coming down the pipe for you. So that you recognize that you recognize that one false move could undo all of these things that you've been building up for, and you've been building up for a very long time. And the final piece of advice here is the 6 of Cups. Yeah. It is the best parts of life. It is family reunion time. This is going and walking with the cousins to go to the store. These are the best times. These are the best times. You're going to look back on this. You're going to look back on all of this and say, thank you, Spirit. Thank you for trusting me with this trial. Thank you for walking me through. Thank you for all of the times that you have picked me up when I did not want to continue. And thank you. Thank you for the blessings that you have bestowed upon me. It was hard, but it's worth it. It wouldn't change anything. Okay. Thank you for taking the time to hang out with me today. And until we meet again, remember to be good to yourselves and to each other. And I will see you next time. Bye now.